Get Danielle in the question and answer session. Danielle, right off the bat, Bishop McGuinness, what does that academic institution mean to you? What do you get out of Bishop McGuinness? What does Bishop McGuinness mean to you?
It means a lot to me. It's a hard school, but it prepares you for a lot of things down the road. So I think that's pretty key.
What's the toughest course you have over there? What toughest class?
Definitely my honors algebra 2. It's so hard, but it's the type of class, if you work really hard in it, you'll get what you want out of it.
You've learned a lot about time management for Coach Robinson. We talked about that already.
Definitely.
How do you find that balance to balance the athletics and the academics, with the academics being so tough?
It's been hard at points throughout the year to really stay on top of both things and do them to the best of my ability, but I think if you just slow down and just take time, school comes first. If you take time to really get your stuff done and do it well, then you learn a lot more than if you just do things halfway.
It's kind of like basketball too. Sometimes you got to slow down and take the basketball in instead of getting that real quick hurry where things kind of escape and leave you.
Right.
What about Coach Robinson? What's the most important? Some of those things you've learned from him.
I think one of the biggest things is how to handle criticism. That's one of them. How to handle that and move on and fix things that you need to fix, but also just how to work for things that you want and know that nobody's going to hand you anything for the rest of your life. You have to work for everything you want to get.
How have you gotten better probably since your freshman year? How have you improved?
I feel like I have improved just in my overall game. A lot of things that I did differently, mostly mental. Most of it's mental. Physical, I've always kind of been this way. Freshman year, it was hard for me to focus, and part of sophomore year, I lacked a lot of focus, and I wasn't always there mentally on the court when I was there physically. So I think that's something I've gotten a lot better on as this year.
Here's one for you. On the night before the game and going into the game on Saturday, how do you get prepared mentally?
I try not to stress it too much is my biggest thing. I don't like to think about it too much, because if I start thinking about it too much, then I just worry myself and it gets bad. But I just try not to make a bigger deal of it than it is. It's just a game like every other game, and I'm just going to take it as such. It is a big game, but at the same time, it's just a basketball game.
What about this ACC men's tournament? Do you have a favorite in that this year?
Definitely Duke. I'm a big Duke fan.
Have you been able to see some of their games?
Yeah, I have.
Looking forward to being there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's one of my favorite parts of the year.
So that's probably, like you say, even if you're playing in Raleigh like you were last year and you're playing in Chapel this year, you girls go pretty much to Cameron pretty much every year.
Yeah, that's something we've been really blessed to be able to do.
Do you walk around and look around when you get in there too, other than being on the court and taking a practice session in?
Yeah, definitely we do. And I know past years, if we've gotten there early, we have time to go to the bookstore and some stuff. So we're going to have some freedom.
Get to mingle among some of the Duke students then.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess the tents and stuff are probably not out there now because there are probably not any more games at Duke for the Krzyzewski to be set up for. What about the Notre Dame women's team? I've been asking the girls about that.
I'm a big fan.
You see them with a possibility to win the national championship?
I think they have a really good chance.
Did you see some of the scores? They were just blowing people away in that ACC tournament.
Yeah, I actually got a chance to meet Kayla McBride on their team. I met her in Chicago last summer, and she's one of my favorite players, and I have so much respect for their team.
Was that a summer basketball trip for you?
It was for AAU. I was in Chicago.
That's pretty interesting. Who's your AAU team? Are you also with this?
Grant. I play on Trish Grant, one of our assistant coaches. I play on her team. It's the same one my sister played for.
Gotcha. How about you look at this Notre Dame, you look at Duke, you look at yourself 10 years. It's kind of different as a non-senior about 10 years down the road. What about yourself in 10 years from now? What will you be doing, you think?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You're looking forward to this year and the next 2 years.
I am looking forward to high school right now. College seems so far away, but it's only 2 years, but I have no idea.
You have a favorite school you'd like to go to in college?
No, distance is a big thing for me. I don't want to go too far, so I think that's something that's...
So nothing in Chicago, nothing in that area then?
Maybe not. We just have to see what pops up.
What's the Nieters family support group like? I mean, you and your sister, full-time basketball, you got to have a basketball-type family, I would think.
Oh, definitely. My mom played at UNC Charlotte 4 years in college, and she's just been the best. She supports me. She's supported me since I was playing at the Y when I was little, and she's just always takes me to everything, and she's like another coach to me.
What's your mom's first name?
Barbara.
Barbara Nieters. Getting it done. And were you playing in that Winston-Salem YMCA league as a kid?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was.
some very good days there, then I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you leave out of here, take it from Coach Robinson. You've learned a lot of things from him, and you head toward Chapel Hill on Saturday. What do you see in this Riverside team as far as how tough that's going to be Saturday?
I think it'll be a game where if we don't come out playing to the best of our ability, we could be caught on our heels a little bit. I don't know much about them. They probably know some about us, but I haven't got a chance to see them play. I know they ball pressure a lot. I know they like to run a lot of traps at us, and I know they have a pretty talented big girl. So I think if we just focus on taking care of the ball and just kind of slowing down and not forcing things and not freaking out with their pressure, I think we should be fine.
Well, you seem to be in great shape right now. Good luck to you coming up on Saturday. Keep up the good work. I don't know if we have anybody else to come over or not. Anybody's
I
left?
think Kim and Sarah are right there.
Okay, and that's who again?
Kim and Sarah.
Let's send